He is always faithful. Life is a journey filled with highs and lows, moments of joy and seasons of uncertainty. Sometimes the trials we face can feel overwhelming, and it's easy to wonder, where is God in all of this? But even in our darkest hours, His faithfulness remains constant. It's not just something God does, it's who He is. His faithfulness is woven into the very fabric of His character, steadfast and unchanging, regardless of how we may feel or what we may see. The Bible offers countless reminders of God's faithfulness. In Lamentations 3:22-23, we are assured, "Because of the Lord's great love we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." This passage reflects a profound truth. No matter how difficult life may seem, God's mercies are renewed daily, and His faithfulness never wavers. When we look back over our lives, we can see evidence of His hand at work. Doors open, prayers answered, and strength provided when we had none left. Even in moments when we felt distant from Him, He never left us. As Deuteronomy 31:6 reminds us, "The Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." His faithfulness means that His promises are not dependent on our performance, but on His unchanging love and grace. Think of the story of Abraham, who waited decades for the fulfillment of God's promise of a son, or the Israelites who wandered in the wilderness yet were never without God's provision. These stories remind us that God's timing and ways are perfect, even when we struggle to understand. His faithfulness carries us through seasons of waiting, trusting, and growing. Sometimes life's challenges can cloud our vision, making it hard to see His hand at work. But even in those moments, we are invited to trust Him. Romans 8:28 assures us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." This doesn't mean everything will be easy or pain-free, but it does mean that God is always working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail for our ultimate good and His glory. God's faithfulness also means He is present in our failures. When we fall short, His grace abounds. When we turn away, His love remains steadfast. There is no sin too great, no mistake too big, that His faithfulness cannot redeem. In 2 Timothy 2:13, we are reminded, "If we are faithless, He remains faithful, for He cannot disown Himself." Today, take time to reflect on His faithfulness in your life. Think of the moments when He carried you through challenges you thought would break you. Consider the ways He's provided, guided, and comforted you when you needed it most. Let those memories encourage you to trust Him with whatever you're facing right now. God's faithfulness is a beacon of hope in a world of uncertainty. It reminds us that we are never alone, that we are deeply loved, and that every detail of our lives is held in His capable hands. As we continue on this journey of faith, may we rest in the truth that He is faithful yesterday, today, and forever. Keep your heart anchored in His promises, for He who has called you is faithful, and He will do it. 1 Thessalonians 5:24. Trust Him, for He will never fail you.